I want to see those some episodes with actual like emotion and make a more grounded character in spots.
Oh, yeah,
Not not
yeah.
like a majority of the time, because the majority of the time I want to see like Vader. But I do want to have those moments in the episode where he's exhausted.
What's up, guys? This is CJ. I'm here with Mike and Richard. All right, man, let's go ahead and dive into some more topics. Hopefully, there's no topics that get us in trouble, get us canceled because of crazy stuff going on in this world, man. But we have other Star Wars content that's coming out. So much good stuff. You have Book of Boba. Cannot wait for that, man. Mandalorian season 3. Obi-Wan just finished filming. What's the name?
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano is going to drop. So they have so much really, really good stuff coming out.
I'm gonna watch Boba while drinking boba.
Right, hit the sweet spot, man. With Star Wars, though, do you guys want to keep it on Disney Plus? Do you want to see another Star Wars movie drop in the theaters? What do you guys think?
See, I'd rather see the shows because they've been doing, in my opinion, they've been doing really bad with the movies in the past few years. So I'd rather keep it to shows because, and then also it's just more content. You know, movies are an hour, 2 hours long, but we get 6-7 episodes at an hour each, and they're all really well done.
What do you think, Richard, man? What do you like to see?
I'm kind of torn on this. So Mike is right. These, The Mandalorian is so successful, and the way that Disney Plus has been doing the shows, they've been hits. They've been hits. They haven't missed. And unfortunately, that with the movies, especially the later movies, you're not going to please everyone, and that's going to be the reality. It could still be good, but you're still going to have another side of people who are still not going to be happy with the product that it is. I mean, it's just very. When it actually ties into the whole Skywalker genre, I think that is where it misses. I think the Solo movie on its own was on its own, and it was unsuccessful. People still didn't like it, but it's still part of the whole thing. The most successful movie that's come out since 1999 is Rogue One. Rogue One's really the only good movie that came out, yes. And it really had nothing to do with the Skywalker trilogy, the Skywalker series. Only the minute clip of Darth Vader at the end, which was probably. So good. Yeah,
so good,
so good. I think if you're gonna start a new sequel or a new series or something like that, I think you have to just start fresh with. I think that would be the best way to do it if they're gonna do it. Personally,
Mike.
Yeah, no, I see Mike shaking his head. Because the damage is already done. You're not going to remake, or you're not going to remake the new movies, or the Hayden Christensen movies or anything like that. I don't know.
So you got to start with a whole new story and just go from there. What do you think, Mike?
I think that would be the best thing to do because they need to have a new villain. They have to have a new,
I think
new everything.
They're at a point now. For 13 movies or whatever movies that they made, they should just come out and give people what they want.
Which is?
Give me Prime Vader movie. Give me an Obi-Wan Kenobi Prime movie, like him and his prime between, him surviving Order 66. Like, give me Prime Yoda. Like, give people something that they want to see. Like, I guarantee you, if they came out and said, you know what, we're gonna do a Prime Vader movie where it's him right after he thinks that Padme, is dead with the kids, and it's just about him and Order 66 afterwards, before 4, of all the stuff that was happening in the background. And it's just going to be about Vader. I guarantee you, no one's going to say, no thanks.
Can you imagine a Darth Vader movie? I think Darth Vader is on the level of like Joker, where you can have your own movie and it will be crazy. Like the fans will be.
You don't even have to like connect it to anything. It could be just a movie by itself. Like you don't have to make it canon or anything like that. You just make it. Guaranteed nobody will say no to it.
Yeah.
I want it. So these characters kind of just really flesh them out, kind of really just get into the background, really show their skills, really show. Yeah, that'll be good, man.
Just give the people what they want to see.
Yeah. I would even love to see a Qui-Gon Jinn movie. Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's another perfect one.
Or Qui-Gon Jinn.
Give you Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi, movie of them before Episode 1.
Or Darth Maul. Oh.
No, but start giving.
God, they killed him off so soon.
Give people. We've sat through 13 movies or whatever, how many movies you want to go through. Give us something that I want to spend, time and time again watching.
No, you're absolutely right, Mike. I mean, Darth Vader is probably one of the most beloved villains in all of movie cinema. Seriously.
And to be honest with you, he does not get enough screen time.
He said it. Mike said it. Mike said what he said, man. Star Wars. I can't hate them though, because they've been doing really well with the Disney Plus. So keep up with that.
Even that, give me a Darth Vader series.
Ooh.
Right?
I'll watch that.
With Obi, bring back Hayden Christensen.
Question though.
Just give me one of Vader.
Okay, would you still want it if, and I hate to bring this up, if James Earl Jones isn't the voice? Because he is 90-something years old.
I would still enjoy it. I think it's more of, you can have somebody impersonate his voice, but it's more of the character we're connecting with. The voice, yes, it's the voice that we love, but it's more of the background of the character and just the Darth Vader that we love. It's not James Earl Jones.
You bring up a valid point, Richard. Absolutely valid point.
I'm just saying,
But if you come out with the right trailer, the right first episode, if you're doing a series, or you have a good script, I guarantee you people will be okay with it.
Yeah, but you're right though. It's like you might have to have somebody impersonate the voice. You can't change.
You have to.
That.
You have to. And that's really... the thing. That's a lot of pressure on someone to do that impersonation, because people would feel cheated or like they're cheating or something. It just wouldn't feel right, because the voice is just so iconic. But I'm pretty sure that technology nowadays.
But then again,
they could recreate it.
That iconic voice is more so when he has the mask on, right?
Yes. But
I would also want to see a Vader without it, to make him more human. I want to see some episodes with actual emotion and make him more grounded character in spots.
Oh, yeah.
Not like a majority of the time, because a majority of the time I want to see Vader. But I do want to have those moments in the episode where he's exhausted, because a lot of things happen. I want to see him exhausted. I want to even see him at one point in the series or movie where he's vulnerable.
Yeah. That would be good, man.
I want to see his face all scarred up from all the lightsaber slashes, all half there, because, that there's a reason why he has to wear a mask. There's a reason why he's all half
armored out.
Not armored, but robotic, because it's all that stuff that's keeping him alive.
It's like cyborg kind of, right?
It's also hindering him. because I don't know if you've ever actually researched his suit. And there's a lot of actual nerds out there that went through the comics and the books and stuff like that, and actually have a detailed schematics of what each part of his suit does, right? And they found out that a lot of the stuff, the suit design, was created by the Emperor and the engineers to also hinder him, to make him not as powerful as he's supposed to be.
Wow.
Because throughout the books, if you actually read them in the comic books, the Emperor constantly tries to murder Darth Vader because he believes that Darth Vader will get too powerful and kill him. So
that's crazy.
He's constantly trying to send assassins and other people that he's taken under his wing to try to murder Darth Vader. That's why I said that I want to see him more like exhausted, because he's going to get to the point where he's just fighting for his life. Even though he's this, ridiculously OP character, he's still a person and he's still going to be exhausted. But he's going to have to, grit through it because he wants to survive. He wants to continue going. And there's some points where I want to see him like completely like on his last legs, but still comes up, and you kind of like those kind of things where you don't want to root for the villain, but then you're like, no, dude, this guy's trying to sending murder, people, assassins after you. Put that mask on and let's do this. Like you want to root him. Like this is the kind of like movie where he's a bad guy, and all the things that he's doing, like murdering people and stuff like that. Like, man, I really hate this guy, but I love him. But then when he's almost like to near death because he's been getting exhausted and stuff like that, you kind of feel for him.
Right.
You sympathize for him. Yeah.
Just like when you felt for him when at the end of the movie where he was dying and he took off his mask, you felt for him, right? Because he really did love his son. Like, he still had this love, and this is what the character you want.
I'm sold, Mike. Star Wars, George Lucas, Disney, make it
Not
happy, man.
It'll be called Vader.
Yeah, that's all.
It's called Vader. That's all you need. It'll be so good, man.
Vader.
It'd be dope, bro.
Take my money. Just take my money.
My money. I'm there for day one, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.